One, oh, serving at the light. Made into the sky. How could you know it can never strike? I'm just simply giving my advice. Two, four, only 99. Come with me, and we'll go down the line. We're just burning through the space and time. We're just burning through space and time. Yeah.
Getting out into Lubbock for the first time socially, I kind of came across like house shows, which were like different from regular party. It wasn't a manufactured piece of something. It had some identity to it. I felt that was something that needs to be part of a community, and so as soon as I got a hold of a lease agreement for a house, that's just what I needed to do. There are a lot of legwork. Part of it is art. There's a lot that goes into making posters and the design aspect of it, and then there's just cleaning floors and shit. It's a lot of different types of work. It's strange to have some intimate spaces become a somewhat public place.
My name is Matthew Silhan. I grew up around here. I'm from Morton, which is like 45 minutes away. I go to SPC for commercial music production. And I play drums and sing.
My name's David. I play for Analog Junkie, play bass, sometimes guitar. Acoustic set, I'll play guitar.
I'm Gavin Niebuhr. I was raised here, and I like playing guitar, especially around here.
I'm Jordan McCullough. I am an artist. I make visual art, music, and I also have a background I got my major in marketing, so I do a little bit of promotional stuff as well.
What's the best thing about being a musician out here?
I've been in the music scene for quite a bit, actually. It's been since like 2017, 2018. I was in a couple different bands. It's great. It's a great community. You know, we all support each other, and we love playing with each other. It's great. Yeah.
Inclusivity. I feel like the whole scene is like really like welcoming, you know, to everybody. It doesn't matter if you're, you know, short or tall or weird or awkward. I feel like they just allow anyone to fit in.
Probably the camaraderie, honestly, just between all the other musicians, like being in the music industry and being able to, you know, hang around all these other really unique and cool individuals. That's my favorite part.
What inspired you to start Analog Junkie?
After I graduated college, I instead of getting like a really good marketing job or something, I was like, man, you know, I want to record an album. So I was waiting tables and recording an album. All the guitarists I would jam out with would like turn their amp up way louder than my keys and my vocals, and they'd just be like playing power chords or something. And so I was like desperate for somebody who was cool, and just happened. It was actually at my graduation party from college. This was whenever I was like blackout.
And Jordan was like stumbling towards me and he's grabbing me, saying, "You play guitar?" And I was like, I do. He's like, "We gotta jam."
On a scale of 1 to 10, how drunk was I whenever I asked you to be in the band?
Jordan was a 10 out of 10.
What led you to Analog Junkie?
Just the community, actually. Jordan knew I was in Calico, and so they're out stationed in Oregon, and I'm still here, so I just want to keep a creative mind, and Jordan knew that, and he was like, you want to come play for Analog Junkie? I was like, yeah, sure. So
What's it like being in multiple bands and working between multiple bands?
It's really not as stressful. The Lubbock bands that I'm in, like it's not. I'm in some bands at school, and those stress me out more than Analog Junkie or my other band Velvet Grove. But it's definitely cool because like I play a lot of the same venues with both bands, and just like see a lot of the same people all the time. But yeah, it's a lot of fun getting to drum for both of those bands.
My name is Jay. I play bass for Velvet Grove.
So what's it like being a part of Velvet Grove?
It's alright. I mean, it's pretty cool. Well, actually, they rejected me first. Because they're a bunch of assholes. Clement Hall's bass player was going to be playing for them. And then I was like bummed out because I was like, damn, now I won't get to play music. And then Matt texted me like 2 weeks later saying, hey, can you learn this set list by like tomorrow? I was like, no, but I'll try. And then Matt was like, hey, you want to join permanently? And I was like, fuck yeah. And I got to meet Quinn, who started as a really like pretentious guy. Like he got on my nerves a lot. Don't show him this. He's gonna get angry and he's gonna beat me up. But he started kind of like an asshole, and then like gradually just kind of like embraced me. And I was like, yeah, this guy's like pretty cool.
So since you've been doing this for a few years, what are some changes that you've noticed in the music scene?
Changes is, I don't know. There's a lot of up and coming bands that are really cool. Strawberry Season's really great.
Strawberry Season got started, like I said, I went to SBC. I ended up doing some audition ensembles with my bass player. So that's kind of how we met, and in some of those audition ensembles we ended up just playing some original material and stuff like that, and that kind of got him interested in what I was doing at home, and from there it turned into us hanging out for forever. This was 2017. And it took us to like 2022 to really start playing shows and stuff. So really in that time, like we spent so much time together, just like diving into this thing that we call Strawberry Season. I like to say we're a bedroom band until about 2022 when we started playing shows.
Doing this makes living a lot easier, and I appreciate that you guys are here to support music from anybody.
What's the first word that pops into your head when you think of the Lubbock music scene?
Collaborative, inviting. It's the best scene I've been a part of ever, and there's nothing like it. I haven't been able to find anything like it. I travel a lot. I'm a wind turbine technician currently, and I used to be a contract worker with that, and so I travel all over Texas and up into Kansas, and it's just I would use it as an excuse to play open mics wherever I was at. There was just nothing like what's here, and I don't know. I started as a student here, and I've been listening to and going to house shows for as long as I've been a resident of Lubbock. When I found out all about this stuff, it's just, I don't know. It changed my whole world, honestly. Like, I never want to be a part of anything else.
Can I get a oh yeah? I'm in gym.
I think there's a lot of diversity. There's people who want to do like folk punk and noise music and death metal and
yeah, everybody likes everything too.
Yeah.
Like, you never hear people talking shit on a band just because it's a genre they don't listen to.
Yeah, you go to a lot of places like Blue Light or the library, or even some restaurants, and you get a lot of singer-songwriters, and that's okay. A lot of cover artists, they all have their place. But you don't get to see the variety of what the city actually has to offer. because I think some of these places are starting to grow and have a different music scene, but not like what you're hearing out there.
Fight for you, no matter how bad it can get, no matter how bad it is.
The scene that's incubating, like Velvet Grove, Analog Junkie, like there's so many unique styles that are here that are building themselves up and becoming and creating a Lubbock sound. I've never heard it anywhere else, you know, for example. So I'm like,
kind of all over the place. There's a little bit of everything. You have a good chunk of like, because it started when I first got into doing any of this stuff, it was pretty much only country, a little bit of hip hop, and a good chunk of like post-hardcore and metal. But pretty much since like 2020 onward, it's been a little bit of everything from like indie pop to a little bit more fusion country bands like that are doing country and like classic rock mix, so to get some new stuff going. It's been very, very changing lately. So.
I think something that's really cool is how, like, at house shows, since Lubbock is so small, like, you'll see a bunch of different genres sometimes all in, like, one house show. Like, I think my favorite memory of going to a house show, or one of them, was there was this guy, it was, like, in 2020, he looked like Bob Ross, and he was, like, looping all these instruments and stuff, and it was this really ambient thing. And then, like, right up next to him was, like, a death metal band. It was amazing.
This is rough footage.
Goodbye, my seasonal.